Good evening, I'm Lori Tucker, and welcome to The 7. Let's get a look at the big 7 stories right now. Topping the list, expert witnesses took the stand today in the trial of Sean Finnegan. As we've reported, Finnegan is suspected of raping, torturing, and killing Jennifer Paxton at his home in 2019. On Monday, Finnegan's girlfriend at the time, Rebecca Dishman, provided graphic testimony. Yesterday, their neighbors who had multiple interactions with Finnegan and Dishman took the stand. Today, a worker for Rent-A-Center in Oak Ridge testified. He worked at the store in 2019 and delivered a freezer to Finnegan's home. In 2020, once authorities found Paxton's body, they discovered it was stored in that freezer. According to the worker, Finnegan had come in several times and rented a variety of things from the store. He spoke at length about his dealings with Finnegan.
Come in every Friday, make his payment, say hello, say goodbye. Never had an issue with him. Was just a good all-around customer.
The freezer was ordered on December 27th and delivered the next day. The man accused of killing 2 men in Bean Station back in May in court, waiving his right to a preliminary hearing. 34-year-old Aaron White is charged with 2 counts of criminal homicide after 2 men were found dead at a home back in May. White led authorities on a manhunt for weeks before being captured in July. With White waiving his right to that hearing, the case will now go to a grand jury. It's expected to meet later this month. A person has been charged in a fatal crash on Tuesday in Pigeon Forge. It happened on Wears Valley Road at the intersection of Lona Drive. Police say the crash occurred when a truck driven by 48-year-old Dennis Grooms Jr. pulled in front of a motorcycle. That motorcyclist, 59-year-old Clark Franklin, died in the crash. Grooms has been charged with DUI, implied consent, vehicular homicide, and failure to yield. A man is now in custody after striking a 12-year-old with his car. That's according to police. The accident happened yesterday in Kingston off Woodlawn Drive. Police responded to the scene and they spoke with the 12-year-old boy. He told officers he was hit from behind. He received minor injuries. Since the driver hit him from behind, the boy was not able to see what kind of car hit him. After reviewing video footage from a neighbor's camera system, it showed a dark-colored sedan striking the victim. Officers then spotted a gray Chrysler nearby with damage consistent with the victim's story. Officers then pulled over the driver. 34-year-old Nicholas DeBoard admitted he struck the boy and left the scene because he had a suspended license. DeBoard was taken into custody and charged with reckless endangerment, leaving the scene of an accident and driving on a suspended license. More now on yet another cybersecurity breach. This time the government says a hacker group has stolen nearly every American's social security number. According to a class action lawsuit filed out of Florida, the theft happened back in April. The lawsuit claims a hacking group, USDOD, stole records from National Public Data, an organization used to conduct background checks for employers and private investigators. It says the cyber criminal group claims to have the personal ID information of nearly 3 billion Americans. In speaking with local cybersecurity experts, we're told the best way to protect yourself is to monitor your credit.
You know, everybody's got, 40, 50 online services that they've got their information in, and a lot of those are requiring social security numbers, particularly on the financial side of things. And so, yeah, having something that's actively monitoring your credit, and beyond that, having credit freezes on the main bureaus as well.
Bureaus are Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion that will prevent others from opening accounts or credit cards in your name. However, the experts say you will need to lift the freeze if you plan to have a credit check run. The woman accused in the 2019 death of a Lenoir City National Guardsman has bonded out of jail. It happened late today. We've been telling you about Amanda Bishop and that she was going through a divorce and heated custody battle with Jacob Bishop at the time of his death. Following her release from jail, the Loudoun County Sheriff's Office stressing to 6 News that it cannot control bond conditions. Now Eric Bird, the other person charged in Jacob's death, remains behind bars. He is Amanda's cousin. Both he and Amanda were taken into custody this week. Meanwhile, the Sheriff's Office tells us Amanda's court date may now change because of today's development. She was due in court on Monday. We'll let you know if that changes. And for our final Big 7 story tonight, the fight continues in court long after the 2016 Sevier County wildfires. A panel of judges in the U.S. Sixth Circuit Court of Appeals released their opinions regarding previous rulings in the case against the National Park Service's response to the wildfires. You may remember seeing video like this during the fires that killed 14 people and destroyed hundreds of buildings. With this new opinion, the Circuit Court has overturned a lower court ruling and will allow the insurance company lawsuits to pursue more of their claims than previously allowed. The court document states previously the government had filed a motion to dismiss the case. The panel cites a number of reasons for the reversal. One, that the main fire commander was taking on too many jobs, which is not recommended. You can read the full document on WATE.com.